Several rockets struck the western Ukrainian city of Lviv. Welcome back. Those were the main headlines and more details. President Fattah al-Sisi reiterated to his Rwandan counterpart Paul Kagame Egypt's rejection of any unilateral decision that could harm peoples of any Nile basin country who are dependent on the Nile River as the only source for life and development. The president's remarks came during a press conference with Kagame after the two leaders held talks at El Hadea Palace in Cairo on Saturday. Details.
President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi received on Saturday the Rwandan President Paul Kagame, who is currently visiting Egypt, at El Hadea Presidential Palace. A reception ceremony was held for the Rwandan president. The national anthem of both countries was played and the two leaders reviewed the honor guards. President al-Sisi held summit talks with his Rwandan counterpart, tackling bilateral relations. The two leaders also witnessed the signing of memoranda of understanding in the fields of telecommunications, museums, sports, and a number of cooperative fields. Finally, both leaders held a joint press conference. President al-Sisi stressed the Rwandan president's visit reflects the strong bilateral ties, asserting that the two sides agreed to coordinate stances on regional issues of mutual concern. The head of state also confirmed that the talks tackled Renaissance Dam negotiations as Egypt rejects any unilateral measure that harms the Egyptian people, stressing on the necessity to reach a legal and binding agreement. In addition, the president said constructive talks were held with the aim of boosting bilateral ties and economic cooperation, affirming on the consensus of visions between the two countries, as well as the promoting of trade relations and supporting economic partnership. He also stressed Egypt's keenness to achieve aspirations of African countries during the upcoming COP27 climate conference. The president praised Rwanda's distinguished experience in development. For his part, the Rwandan president expressed his appreciation for President al-Sisi's warm reception, indicating that the coronavirus crisis emphasized the importance of strengthening cooperation with the countries of the African continent more than ever. Kagame also stressed his country's full support for Egypt to obtain its legitimate right, stressing that cooperation between Nile Basin countries must achieve their interests.
In light of the Interior Ministry's efforts to detect crimes, the ministry released a statement wrapping up its activities in the past 7 days. The statement included the ministry's successful campaigns to control markets, arresting traders who manipulate the prices of basic commodities or hide them to be sold in the black markets. A number of tax evaders were also arrested and paid the due taxes. Traffic violations were reported across the country in light of the Interior Ministry's efforts to apply traffic laws and to facilitate its movement. In the field of tourism security, the ministry succeeded to stop illegal digging in search for monuments, as well as detecting irregularities of different tourism companies. Still at home under the umbrella of Decent Life Initiative, Wasl al-Khair convoys continued to arrive in all Egyptian governorates and distribute 1 million boxes of food commodities for the most needy families across the nation, including villages of Upper Egypt. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi launched the Decent Life Initiative that includes 3 stages targeting 57 million people